I can shortly introduce myself. So I'm the CEO and co-founder of the Sayl platform and the Sayl project. I'm here with Benoit.
Hello, sorry, got some troubles unmuting myself. Thanks for having us. Great pleasure to be here today. I'm Benoit, CTO and co-founder, and I'll be also answering your questions.
All right. I think we received quite some questions during the past few days. So we've browsed through the questions, and we're happy to answer some of them. So I would say let's take the first one that we selected. All right. I think some people are not on mute. All right. Okay. So first question. So many people seem to believe that the NFT was a temporary trend. Many think that although NFTs will stay on the market and will be used by some investors in the future, the level of interest in this market in the next bull markets may be not as high as 2021, which was the peak of NFT interest by far. So what is the view of Sayl on this topic? So it's a good question on the interest on NFT. Is it a temporary trend? I don't think so. I think this trend is really has really only the beginning of NFTs. So in our view, NFTs are far from having unlocked their full potential. And the next market wave will be driven by mainstream adoption from non-crypto educated people. And it's very important. At this time, we see a lot of new brands coming into the NFT space. And if you follow the NFT space, I'm sure that you have seen messages of Spike Lee is doing things, eBay, Starbucks is doing things. So we expect a lot of further movements. A lot of brands are now like testing the waters and trying to exercise a number of campaigns. But they're really thinking about, from a strategic point, how NFT could fit in that. And we expect a lot from digital twin NFTs, where there's basically a digital representation of any physical asset that you can buy. And we believe this will open many new opportunities for brands to communicate with their customers. And that's exactly also where we want to be. So to offer these brands and these marketeers working for these brands new ways to connect with their customer and to engage with this customer and discuss and send messaging and find a common ground and to further personalize the offer towards customers. So as a last for this question on our view on NFTs, so the acquiring of NFTs and using these NFTs, it should not be reserved purely to crypto people. We want it that it becomes the mainstream, and with the Sayl app and the Sayl wallet and the Sayl platform as a whole, we want to be like a leading partner for these businesses to bring NFTs.
I will jump on to the second question that we selected. It's a question that has 3 sub-questions. So the first one is, what is the Sayl unique advantage over their competitors in the market? The second is how Sayl is planning for continuous flow and growth of the customers on the platform and how to attract new customers. And the third sub-question is, for how long Sayl will partner with RVC and what next? I'm reading the 3 questions because I will answer them all at once. Basically, our unique advantage is by far that we are both a B2B and B2C platform. So on one end, we provide brands, businesses, also agencies with a complete one-stop shop solution to help them create their NFT-based use cases. So basically, they can leverage it from A to Z to create NFT-based stories. Those use cases actually will drive natural adoption and awareness of our B2C platform, because when a brand is creating an NFT webshop, people will have to use our wallet to collect it and further utilize it. So basically, the more businesses and brands use our platform, the more users flow into our app. And the more users flow into our app, the more convincing power we have to onboard new brands and businesses. So basically, the model is a completely revolving ecosystem that fuels itself. And Revenue Capital is an amazing partner. We have great discussion with Jarek and the team. And basically, there is no end date set. We really believe that we are there for a very long-term partnership. And also, Revenue Capital has proven that they are able to gather a vibrant community. And that expertise is also something that we really value.
All right, let's go to the third question that we selected, and that is, how would Sayl spend the money from Revenue Capital? So it's a very pertinent question. Obviously, when you get money, what will you do with it? So our primary objective for us now is to build market awareness. So we believe we have a solution with blue chip potential, and we want that the world knows about it. It's as simple as that. And we want to build this market awareness by putting our business cases that we are currently launching in the spotlights and really pushing on increasing our partnership network. So we're really talking with different partners, all kinds of partners in different segments. And the more partners we have in this network, the more voices that we have to really speak about the Sayl platform and to demo and showcase the platform and what could it bring for our business customers. So with the money that we are currently assembling, so that market awareness and the creation of new resources to scale the visibility towards the broad market. So I go on to the fourth question, that is, how do we intend to make our product profitable? So what are some decisive arguments? And this question is simply about the business model. Now, the business model of Sayl is built on a combination of license fees and transaction fees. So brands and businesses, they pay us to make use of our NFT as a service capabilities. And we charge them based on the number of NFTs that they mint on our platform. So that's the license part. Now, next to that, there is the transactional part of things, whereby we get a percentage on each primary NFT sale. So within the Sayl platform, a brand, they can launch their own brand NFT webshop. On every sale that is happening, we get a small percentage. Now, on top of that, we get a percentage on each secondary sale, so the so-called royalties. And therefore, we have this nice combination of licensing and transaction fees that really makes a scalable business model that can go really far. The more businesses you have, the more licenses will be paid, and the more chance you have to get more transactional income. Now, what's also important that is with the introduction of the Sayl token, we will require these businesses to buy the Sayl token in order to launch quests in the Sayl app. So that will be an additional revenue stream, but this revenue stream will really push the price of the Sayl token because you get demand on the buy side of the price token. And that's a very important element. The more businesses that come into this ecosystem, the more businesses that will need to buy the token in order to launch quests in the Sayl app.
I take the next question. On what platforms do you plan to operate? Will all Sayl apps, the wallet, the store, the token gate be implemented for both smartphones and computer, or only one of them? So it's a dual-fold question. On the platform part, actually, we are natively integrated with Hedera Hashgraph, but our perk engine, so the token gate is part of the perk engine, and our wallet, they already support different chains like Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Matic, so Polygon, Avalanche, Solana. So we can verify ownership of NFTs on different chains and apply the perks and all you have read in our white paper. So that's already live. On the side, Hedera Hashgraph has really superior technology and is really a good partner for us. And that really makes the difference when we deal with tier A and B brands. Because Hedera Hashgraph is carbon negative, it has predictive and stable fees. There is a 3-second transaction finality. And the fact that it's operated by large enterprises makes it, gives it a boost in terms of confidence from our customers. Aside from Hedera, we also support NFTs that are hosted on other chains like Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and soon our wallet will allow you to connect other non-custodial wallets like MetaMask, for example, because we want to allow our users to import all the other wallets they have for the different chains and become the NFT wallet, that the only NFT wallet that you need actually, where you can visualize all your NFTs across all chains. So there will be interoperability, there will be a cross-chain support. That's already live today partially, but we want to expand that on the very short term. In terms of device compatibility, our wallet and platform is already fully mobile and desktop natively built, and we are, as we speak, finalizing the native Android and iOS app. Regarding the Sayl app, the app will be first built natively mobile, so all the quests, all the token wallet support, all the marketplace, all the features that are for the Sayl app will be first mobile, and then we will expand that on the website like mobile and desktop right after the launch. The next question is a very important question. What will happen to the tokens that are taken out of circulation on buybacks? Will they be burned? That's a very good question, because that means that you have really read the white paper and understood all the concepts of the tokenomics. Actually, the tokens that are bought back by us will be used to replenish our token reward pool. So the token reward pool contains all the tokens that are locked in the pool. And these tokens can only be made liquid by doing engagements and interactions for us. So not the brand's quest. Like Geert explained, the brands, they will have to pay and fund their quest and their rewards with their own tokens that they purchase on the market. But for our quest, we will have a pool of tokens for that. So we as a platform, we will create permanent quests that users can complete on a regular basis. The goal of these quests is to bring more users and data to our platform. For example, we plan to reward users when they share their purchase receipts and identify products on the receipts, because those data can be used to attract new brands in our ecosystem. So we will reward users. We will also reward users when they refer friends or when they do any type of platform-related actions. These rewards, they come from this reward pool. So we need to make sure that the pool doesn't get empty, and therefore we have a complete tokenomic built around those buybacks in order to replenish the pool in due time. This is a very powerful mechanic, in fact, because that means that 20% of all the token supply will be de facto locked and not made liquid until users actually adopt the platform, do engagement, and gradually try to unlock those tokens.
All right, so let's get back to the next question. And I really like this question. This is about token-gated commerce. So I'm really intrigued by the idea around token-gated commerce and NFTs. Can you share where you think Sayl would fit into this segment? So we are also like strong believers in the fact that your wallet can really define who you are, and that token gating, that it can facilitate a different type of personalized experience of outcome based on what your wallet is telling about yourself. So you could get specific discounts, you could get alternative recommendations based on what is inside of your wallet. So that's very, very specific. And basically we see a lot of use cases that are possible thanks to the implementation of this new type of engagement. So businesses, they can easily create token gates within Sayl and restrict access to certain content in their site based on NFT ownership. Also, this use case is already natively integrated into our commerce products, Sayl Resto and Sayl Retail, that are part of our cloud-based integrated platform. So token-gated commerce, we see, I think we are only at the beginning of the use cases that it will bring, and web shops, they could totally differ based in if you are owning certain NFT A and someone else comes on the same web shop and he sees a totally different web shop. That will be the power of those token gated. And something we also, a lot of Benoit and I say is like fit in but stand out. So you fit in thanks to NFT, you fit in a certain group, but thanks to certain characteristics of your NFT, you will be able to stand out. And that will be the same concept on this token-gated commerce, where you come on a website, you have to prove that you are a certain person, and then based on the Sayl knowledge, like, okay, you have this NFT with those characteristics, now we will adapt the webshop interface towards your NFT characteristics. So it's a very cool question.
The next one is also a very cool question. And that's where we really make the difference. The question is the following. Without a working product, any idea has zero value. We see many projects on paper, but no product. So kindly ensure us that Sayl is not just an idea and it already has a working product and practical use cases. Actually, I cannot tell you more than we have the product. We actually have a fully working product. Our Sayl platform is live today with already more than 300 businesses as clients. And within those businesses, we can find Brussels Airport. They are clients of us already 3 years now. L'Oréal, they are clients of us already 2 years now for 5 different countries. Procter & Gamble is also a several-year client. And also, many restaurant chains and other type of businesses. Actually, our product is used today by those companies, and we process today several thousands of orders per day. So it's not like 5 orders. It's like there is heavy volume on our platform today already. Regarding the Web3 part, the B2B offering is now live. And you may have seen that we have launched our first customer. It's Hendrix Gin, the global gin brand. So they launched their first ever NFT sale, and we are now launching as well 2 restaurant chains with NFT use cases. So it's now going live. On top of that, incorporating a completely designed token economy will certainly take this to a new level, as it will give those businesses new ways to interact with their clients, even in channels that they do not own. And that's where we want to make a difference. Think once again about a restaurant chain that is active on its own online ordering platform, but they are also present on marketplaces like Uber Eats, Grubhub, and you name it. With Sayl and the Sayl token, they can publish quests that will reward their customers for sending their purchase receipt from Uber Eats. That's a game changer, because that allows them to tie a relationship with their customers that are in fact Uber Eats customers. The Sayl token is in fact a way for them to skip the middleman and engage directly with their community outside of their reach.
All right, thanks, Benoit. Now the next question basically has been asked by several people in different formats, and we took one of them. It's the fact that the market is in a bad state right now makes the investors nervous and they are hesitant to projects. What do you offer to attract investors under these conditions? So I must say, and I must admit, I've been 15 years in financial markets, and in 15 years you see good times, you see bad times. So right now we are in a time that vaporware projects, they don't get funded. Yes, if you don't have any flesh on the bones, things will get really rough. But the good thing is that, and I've seen this in all those 15 years, a good project with a vision that will always be able to progress. And our product, our platform is built with a vision that doesn't change because Terra Luna is crashing a couple of weeks ago. It still stands. We have business clients. We keep adding business clients to our platform. And we have, at the end of the day, a product that solves a need. And that's where it all starts from. When you have a platform, but it's just like a castle in the sky, your project, it's like you have maybe a white paper, maybe a presentation, but it doesn't add something fundamentally, and it doesn't solve a need. It's just some crazy idea. Yes, in bad times that will not get funded. Now, bear markets, difficult markets, they are the best moment to build. I think we all agree on that. And what's very important from us is that now men are separated from boys. And certainly in terms of investors, an investor that's here just for a quick flip and like, hey, I'm going to invest and tomorrow I'm going to sell because I want to make the profit. That is not the kind of investors that we look for, because we are building this blue chip product, this blue chip platform, and we are going to make value over the next couple of years. And so this is if it's in bear market or bull market, in fact, we don't care. We are building and we are certain that we can build this value.
Thanks, Geert. I will jump on to almost the last question. The question is very interesting. It's most users, they only care about immediate benefits rather than real value of project in the long term. How can Sayl convince users to invest in your platform in the long term? Actually, when we designed, and we are still in the process of designing the whole UX, user experience, the Sayl app is being built to create long-lasting, but also immediate rewards. And that through our unique engage to earn mechanism. You have probably read about it in our white paper. So we designed the app with as objective in mind that people should use it on a daily basis. Really, we want to sit in the pocket of the users, of the consumers, and they can get immediate return for their actions and engagements. But also, we want to incentivize with higher benefits those who can prove that they want to invest themselves in our community. For example, you can lock your tokens to become a Quest participation reviewer and then be part of the whole ecosystem and get extra benefits. We strongly believe that those both aspects should be covered in order not to have a product that will fade away within 2 months after the launch. That's also the reason why, and you may have noticed it, that we have a gamification expert in our advisory board. And that expert is actively involved in the app design in order to build it correctly and make it viable in the long run.
All right, thank you, Benoit. Now let's get to the next question. It's about the long-term marketing plan. So please clear my doubt about your long-term marketing plans. How or through which big partnerships do you plan on utilizing to pass your product onto the normal, especially non-crypto people? What's the most ambitious goal of Sayl? What's the ultimate vision that Sayl has? So in our goal as a platform is to become the leading gateway for brands and businesses to access the new Web3 economy, and to build this vibrant ecosystem where brands and businesses and their fans engage with each other in a very direct, personalized, but relevant manner. So we built this everything on our experience that we have with leading brands, and Therefore, already today, we are, as we speak, forging meaningful relationships with different global marketing agencies. And even today, Benoit and me were in a video call with a Vienna-based global company, and they were struggling with these implementation of NFT campaigns for their brands. They saw all this clunky process of onboarding on the wallet, and people not understanding what NFTs are, and all the use case. They saw only problems, and we shown them the demo of our solution, and they were like, okay, but we had written down 10 of our challenges that we face today, and with your demo of like 10 minutes, and we will do a demo after our questions, yeah, they are all solved. And that is something where we can really make the difference, because these marketing agencies, they also look to other competitors, other tools that are like in the market, and they seek reasons why they should work with us. But they were very confident after seeing what we bring, like, okay, we move things to another, on a totally other level. And that's the thing. We're piggybacking on all the functionality that we have developed over the past years, and now we can bring that to end-to-end, and to really stand out from any competition that's also eyeing to work with brands, but that really have to start from zero. And I can compare it like the competition, they bring a bike and we bring Porsche. So how will you get the fastest to your end goal? So that's a question that is easily answered. All right. So I have a last question here. That's about the team. I think that's also very important. So the question is, through the failures that Terra Luna went through, I became aware that a project with a credible team was very important. How credible is your team? Are they trustworthy and able to manage Sayl? Well, it's very easy. Our team is today with 10 persons. 8 of those 10 persons are senior people, so more than 10 years of experience. Myself, I'm 20 years in business, 15 years in financial markets, 5 years in e-commerce and payments. So I have quite a lot of experience in dealing with large businesses, corporates, dealing with large brands, legal partnerships, commercial negotiations on a C-level. So we are used to play this game. I think this is very important. So that is our credibility from my side. I will let Benoit answer on his credibility.
Yeah, so I'm a developer, CTO. I'm in digital development for more than 25 years. I've worked in many agencies for brands, and I have been also director of a marketing agency, working with a lot of, I've been doing that for 5 years. And I've serviced major brands across Europe for their marketing needs, like Walt Disney, for example, Google, a lot of FMCG brands, so brands that you can find in supermarkets like Procter & Gamble, Mondelez, Campbell's, and you name it. So they were all my clients, and I decided to leave that world to create with Geert Sayl, and now we're moving towards the Web3. Also important to note is that our development team is all intern. These are guys that we physically have in our offices. So it's not a team of freelancers. They are all intern. All the knowledge has been built internally. And yeah, that's something that we really value, because in the long run, that's what matters, like knowledge building and empowering people to become more and more productive in the product building.
Yeah, and also a new, very exciting development within our team is like we added 2 new US-based team members that are very sales focused. So they have a sales background, and they have great contacts with a number of brands that we are currently developing. We think that in terms of Web3, being present in the United States is a must, because things move and develop very fast there. And that's why this new development is really helping us moving forward. That doesn't mean that US is our sole market. With our current prospects in the pipeline, we're discussing from Tokyo, Australia, India, Europe. I think it's quite messy for Benoit and me's time schedule, because Australia starts quite early and America goes quite late. But okay, at this moment we handle, and therefore it's also important that, like with the resource and the financial resources that we further receive also from Revenue Capital, that we can keep building also our team in different time zones to certainly serve our commercial goals.
I see a very cool question popping in the Telegram. Can I just take it on? It's, I don't know, I was checking on my mobile at the same time. It's a Powell, yeah. He says, I would like to ask what the ORM brings to crypto space and how Sayl will benefit from Web3. Actually, you can really see the ORM as the next evolution of traditional CRM, so customer relationship management systems. And I will give you a simple example that will really highlight the added value of Web3 in this context. Let's take a brand, a car brand. Let's take Volkswagen, for example. And Volkswagen knows its customers. They know their customers because they are selling them cars. But today, the secondary market for physical products is developing at a very fast pace. And today, a car will not only be used by the primary buyer, but by a lot of subsequent people. But Volkswagen, as a brand, they only have view on the primary buyer. They do not know who is owning the car right afterwards. And so they are building tactics to try to achieve that. For a car brand, it can be obvious that you can do your maintenance, etc. But if you take home appliances, TV screens, whatever, all the brands, they only know their first buyer. Now, if you use the concept of NFT that can be transmitted with the product as the switch hands, then you can keep that relationship between the brand and the product owner. It's not anymore a relationship between a brand and a customer. It's a relationship between a brand and the product owner. And that's where the paradigm is completely changing. That's where the Web3 is completely changing, turning the tables. And you need a platform to manage that. You need a platform to keep this relationship. You need a platform to build use cases on top of that. And that's exactly what we're doing.
All right. I think maybe it's time for a demo, because seeing something answers a lot of questions. Benoit, will you do the demo?
I will try to share my screen. I don't know if it will work. Give me 1 second. Okay. Can you tell me if you see my screen?
Yeah, and probably I will maximize my screen. Yeah, we see it perfectly if you maximize the Telegram.
Okay. Then what you're seeing, I'm showing you our development environment because it's connected to the testnet, so I will not pay the transaction fees. So this is our product today. It's fully working, a lot of features, but we have our Sayl Connect product, which allows to, on one end, create NFTs, and I can take any assets on my computer and just say this one, for example. and I can create an NFT, define an NFT, mint it. I will give it a max supply of 500, and I will already mint one. So the NFT is being created. You see it's got its address on the blockchain. It's now being minted in a few seconds. Yeah, here we go. And from there, you can decide as a marketeer, as a brand manager, to transfer your NFT to an individual or to transfer it to email addresses. And I can just transfer. I will transfer that to a certain user. And for example, me as a brand, I want to reward one of my fans, one of my users, one of my customers with a certain NFT, just giving it away. What will happen? Oh, God, I lost my screen. Here we go. I have received a mail. You can see the difference. We're not sending NFTs to a wallet address, although you can transfer to a wallet address, but we allow brands to distribute NFTs to emails, and that's completely different because you address an audience that is not necessarily crypto savvy. And now as a user, I get a mail and I can simply register to collect my NFT. So I got the mail. I can verify my mail address. So it's very quick. I set up a PIN code. So we have all the security measures in place to be a custodial wallet. So everything is in place and validated. I accept the terms and conditions, and now I land on the wallet. So this wallet is a completely mobile native wallet, so I can just send my screen as a mobile, or I will just leave it as a desktop. As someone has sent me an NFT, I will not immediately see it to prevent spam. I see that I'm notified that I have NFTs that I can claim. And this is the NFT that is waiting for my approval. So I can just open it and add it to my collection. And within a few seconds, the NFT will be in my wallet. So now it's being minted. And if I just go back here, you see that the owner will change in a few seconds. Yeah, the owner has changed, meaning that the NFT has been minted and transferred to the wallet of the user. So yeah, very easy. I can distribute, I can mint, I can distribute. I can also configure my own NFT web shop where I can put my NFTs in categories, customize the styling, whatever you want. And then you can just sell your NFTs for fiat money. And yeah, this is my web shop. We have a lot of test NFTs here, but if I just want to purchase this one, for example, I see that I have perks, advantages linked to it. So if I own the NFT, I can get certain advantages and I can purchase it. So I will just enter my data and I will input the same email address. And now I can enter a voucher code. So you can configure discounts, voucher codes in our platform, and you can pay online. We are connected with several payment providers. So I will pay. And now the payment is being processed. And yeah, validate it. And now I have received a new NFT. And if I refresh my wallet in a few seconds, the new NFT will appear here. So the order is confirmed, and yep, the NFT has been sent. And now I have that new NFT waiting for transfer. So in a few seconds again, the NFT will be in my wallet. You see how easy, how convenient it is for brands to create use cases. They can also use our platform to configure benefits and advantages. directly linked to the ownership of a certain NFT. They can prevent users from accessing a web page, for example, unless they prove they own certain NFTs. There are a lot of use cases, and we support all those different chains at the moment to verify the ownership of NFTs. I will stop there because my battery is running low, I see, and I will have to connect. But that's a very short demo. You can join our Discord and ping us. We are always available to give you a private demo if you just wish.
All right, thanks, Benoit.
Yeah. I guess
Not
that
sure if
yeah, maybe if there are questions, just drop them in the Telegram, or Jarek, if you want to say something. I don't see questions popping in the chat. So probably we can already announce the three winners. Geert, have you selected them?
Yes, I have selected them, and the first winner is Isaac_Asher, hashtag 9771 at Isaac/Discord. So I think that was Isaac Asher. I'm sure if this person is in the call, but so that's one of the winners. The second winner is Digital Man, and then the third winner is the handle on Telegram is it's quite an. Let me just put it on the Telegram channel because I won't be able to pronunciate it. So I will jump to the Telegram, the RevenueCoin official chat, and I will put it there.
I will just grab my battery charger because Telegram is really draining my battery, so I have to plug it. So give me 1 minute.
I think I added the first winner. The second winner I'm adding, and then this one that's on Discord. So those are the three winners. Okay. So I hope you all see the winners in the chat. Okay. All right. So some questions that relate to RevenueCoin that will be answered in the coming days by RevenueCoin themselves. So that information will come because there were quite some questions on the impact on RevenueCoin, etc. But that is not up to us to answer. That will be done by RevenueCoin. So that information will come in the next few days. So if you're waiting for that info, just it will come. So don't worry.
Yeah, I see reactions coming on the chat. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for being present, for attending this AMA. Yeah, we try to be as transparent as possible. If you have questions, we will not be leaving. We're here for the tech. So just drop us your question. You feel free just to come over to our Telegram Discord or contact Jarek. We'll always be there to answer them. That's very important for us, this transparency towards the community. And no question is stupid, so don't hesitate to contact us.
Guys, thank you so much. Wonderful, Emma. Really good answers, good questions, good vibe. Thank you so much. So fingers crossed for the voting right now. I'm pretty sure you managed to excite our community. I have no doubt about it. So obviously we're in touch. It's not sort of the first, not the last encounter. There will be more. All right, I think that's it for now.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, once again, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay,
thank
bye-bye.
you. Thank you, everybody.
Bye-bye. Thank you.